This is a recipe that will cost you less than $1 per person or per serving. It's a one-pot meal. It's absolutely delicious. You can make it pretty much with all the ingredients you have at home. I didn't have to get anything extra to make this with. I had everything in my cabinet, freezer, and refrigerator. I'm going to turn it down. Following, you're going to find the recipe, how to do it. It's very simple. It's amazing. And I did not cook the pasta first. I didn't boil it. Put it right in with the sauce and let it cook in there. That way the pasta gets all the flavoring to it also. And it's much easier. It's only one pot. I think you're going to enjoy this. Please send me your comments. Let me know if you've made it and how you like it. I am not a professional webcaster here. I'm just a guy at home trying to make inexpensive meals that are delicious and help everybody out. Thank you. Here's the ingredients. You've got baby carrots. You've got vegetables, diced tomatoes, crushed tomatoes, tomato paste, and of course Hamburger. I use dried onion soup mix, beef broth, Worcestershire sauce, a little salt and pepper, and penne rigata. I don't use potatoes like the recipes call for. And one nice big onion all sliced up. I like to make some small slices and some big slices. Your choice. Doesn't make any difference. They're pretty much cooked down to nothing by the time you're done. And then let's make this one some big slices. That's some dirt from the onion and on my finger. Okay. I almost forgot to show you in the beginning. I had a lot of garlic to mine too. Yep. I use fresh garlic, and then I use some canned garlic, or jarred garlic, whatever you want to call it. Let's add the hamburger to it. Okay, let's let this cook away on medium-high heat. I'll bring it down a little bit lower to medium. And that's all subjective to what you like to do when you're cooking. I want to go sit down for a few minutes and have a cool beverage, so I don't want it too hot, it'll burn. All right, now we're going to put some what I call fake garlic in there. This stuff. It's easy to use, and I put lots of it in there. Don't put it in until the meat's almost cooked so it doesn't burn. I'm going to add the carrots now because they take a long time to cook. And I want them to braise a little bit in the meat juices too. I'll put a lot of carrots in there. I love carrots. Yeah, I'm going to put the whole bag in there, the heck with it. The bag was only $1.25, so you can't beat that. It looks ready to add the tomatoes to it. All right, we're going to add the first can of the diced tomatoes. And we're going to wait a while and see how this cooks down. And then we'll go from there. Now, it's about time we can add the beef broth too. Shake it up before you put it in. I'm going to add the whole container. There's a reason for that. Seems like more than you might need, but we're going to need it all, and we're probably going to add water to it. So let's just stir that in. I'm not going to add the tomato paste yet because I don't know how thick it's going to turn out. Let's let that cook for a while. I'm going to add the powdered onion soup mix to it now. This is the cheap stuff. I don't buy the good name brand. It's all the same to me. Tastes the same, especially when you're just adding it as sauce. So there's no sense spending extra money. Let that go in. I have another envelope of it in backup in case I decided I want more onion flavor in there. Oh, that's a big onion that didn't cook down. I'm gonna take that out. You can see from this picture I've already added the pasta to it. Yes, that's right. I did not boil the pasta first. Add it directly to the mixture and let it cook. Okay, I like my carrots crunchy. I like my pasta al dente. I decided to add a little more to it. I had this up in the refrigerator. The cabinet. I use this on a lot of stuff. I also had not put any pepper in it. So I added a little ground black pepper to taste. I don't use a lot of pepper in my cooking. I put another little handful of salt in there. I thought it needed some. So let's give it a second taste and see what we think. Oh yeah, much better. Much better. Those tomatoes give it a little bit of a sweetness, actually. We're going to cover it off. I'm going to let it cook for about another 10-15 minutes and shut it off. And I'll show you what it looks like. I'm not quite happy with the way this tastes. I'm going to add some more stuff to it. You can add whatever you like. I just found some green beans in the freezer. I'm going to add some of them. I like green beans. I am also going to add a little bit of tomato paste. About a half a can. Once again, do it to taste. There's no exact recipe for this. You can use leftovers. You can put in whatever you want.
This is a reminder. Check the cooking.
Alexa, stop. See, I'm actually using Alexa to watch my time on this. All right. I'm going to take a little taste. Make sure you scrape the bottom of it because I've got it on high heat and it could burn or make the pasta stick. So when you scrape from the bottom, I'm getting it all over the stove, but that's okay. All right, we're going to take a little taste, see what it needs. I'm just tasting the juice. Well, I'm going to taste it all. Oh, it's hot. Add a little Worcestershire sauce. I don't want much. I'm not a big fan of Worcestershire sauce, but it adds a little subtle flavor. Sorry about my camera moving. All right, let's stir it in. You don't want the pasta all the way cooked. This way you can reheat it in the microwave tomorrow or the next day. And it really does take a day to get the flavor fully through it. You can eat it now, it's fine, but it'll have a lot more flavor if you wait till tomorrow. Okay, I think we've put everything in it we can put in it. We'll put the top back on, let it simmer. I'll let it simmer close so it doesn't run out. I may have to add some more water to it. That pasta is really soaking up the juice. Yeah, we're gonna add some more liquid to it. Just some cold water. We're just gonna throw it in there. I'm adding just a cup. I'm gonna add 2 cups. All right, we're adding 2 cups. We'll mix it in. I can feel a little bit stuck on the bottom. All right, we've got it pretty well mixed. Look at that. What do you think? It's more of a vegetable stew than hamburger soup. All right, one more taste. I can't resist. Oh, that's good. Damn. I like it.